a lot of patients today coming and complaining about neck pain, back pain, and other core-related issues. And when we talk to these patients, it is either due to their poor sitting position or due to the place where they sleep on what they sleep. So when you actually think about it, and what I tell my patients is that the most amount of your time, if you look at your 24 hours, you spend about 8 hours at work or probably longer, and you spend about 8 hours or less or more sleeping. So more than 2/3 or 3/4 of your day is either on your bed or on your office chair. So rather than investing a lot of money in the car, where you're probably going to work seated for 10 to 20 minutes on an average, or on jewelry or on your clothes, people should spend as much as they can on a good mattress and a good chair. So this is very important. So then what sort of chair should I buy, or what sort of mattress should I buy, becomes the next topic. Should it be firm? Should it be soft? So talking about a mattress, first thing you need to know is how old is your mattress. If your mattress is more than 7 to 8 years old, I think you should get a new one, because when it becomes that, or at least get it refurbished. When it becomes that old, if it's a spring-loaded mattress, for instance, the springs have lost its luster and it tends to sag in certain areas. You may have turned it over once, rotated it once, but I think once 7 to 8 years are gone, you need to get the mattress redone, or you need to change your mattress. Then even if it's a foam mattress, by 7 to 8 years, the foam has lost its compressibility, and then you'll have uneven areas. So therefore again, you need to change that mattress. So the topic of soft or hard, well, it should be as firm and as comfortable at the same time. Now, if it is too hard, those days people used to tell people to sleep on the floor. You have a back problem, sleep on the floor. Yes, floor is flat, it gives the most flat surface, and it is a very firm, if not a hard surface. So yes, it is good if you don't have a firm mattress. And in the olden days, not many people had beds, and most of the mattresses were filled with coconut husks, so therefore it was not even. So therefore, if you do have back problems, sleeping on the floor was better than sleeping on the bed. But nowadays you have good mattresses, and sleeping on the floor, since it's a hard surface, can cause pressure problems and can cause joint pain and stuff because of the hard surface. So it shouldn't be hard, it should be the most firm setting, but soft enough for it to be comfortable. So there are very good mattresses which are memory foam mattresses, which will take the natural curvature of your spine and will not go any further down. Then there are spring-loaded mattresses with a very firm top. These are the types of mattresses. Whichever one you buy, I suggest you lie down on it, see how firm it is and how comfortable it is, and then spend the money on it. Now, it can range from a few $1,000 to hundreds of thousands of rupees, but it should be the most expensive one which you can afford, which you should buy, and then it should fit you. Therefore you should test it. Now let's go to the chair. Now when you talk about a chair, it's important, the height of the chair is important. So depending on your height, the height should be adjustable ideally. Then your armrests ideally also should be adjustable, because each of us, if you sit with your shoulders hunched up for a long time, you are asking for pain in your shoulders. So your shoulders should be relaxed and square. So therefore, since our heights are different, the arm rest should be adjustable. Then ideally there should be a curve at the back of the seat, because when you sit, you should sit towards the back of the seat. Your back or your bum should touch the back end of your seat, and your lower part of your back should be supported with the backrest. So these are the general simple things. The other thing is, ideally it should have a swivel base at the bottom, because when you're sitting for prolonged periods of time, and when you try to turn and get things from either side of your desk, or you turn to talk to a person, it is better to turn your whole body rather than swiveling your back. So when there is a swivel base, you can swivel. It doesn't necessarily need to be You don't need to be able to roll it in and out. So even if it doesn't have wheels on it, the base you should be able to swivel the base. Whether you need a neck rest or not, now we see many office chairs do not need a neck rest. It's ideally not required, but if it is there, I think it is better, because most times when you do not have it, you tend to lean forward or lean too far back. So therefore, it is important to have a position in which your neck is straight and the natural lordotic curve of the neck is maintained. These are the few things that you should know. So when you go again to buy a chair, it can range from a small amount to even 600,000-700,000 rupees. But it's not the money that matters. It matters that you get the best chair with these sort of features which suits you. So some of us are big, some of us are small, some of us are tall, maybe short. So based on that, you can sit and select the ideal chair for you. And if you do these little changes with regard to your chair and your bed, you will find out over a period of time that these little pains and aches that you had in your shoulders, the upper part of your back, the lower part of your back, tend to slowly disappear.